we can take as many notes as possible. We have the developer on the line, and I'm going to make sure that our EXP partners gives the proper introduction. But right now, for the next 60 seconds or so, we are sharing the link out with our organization. I'm Crystal Mestrez Bishop. I am the Director of Broker and Realtor Relations here at the Hibbert Group. And we are super excited to present to you guys an exclusive opportunity in the Dominican Republic as far as an investment. And we're gonna give you guys the 411 on everything, all right? So please share this out. We have so many people within our organization. So we know that it's not supposed to be just 22 people. So guys, take the time right now. Hi, Ms. Jones, there she is. Share this out. If you guys can please turn on your screens. We would love to put a name to the face and make this investment Zoom as interactive as possible. Like I said, we're going to be sharing some exclusive investment here with you guys today that's going on in the Dominican Republic. All right, so share it out, and we're going to be starting in about 60 seconds or so. All right, welcome everybody. All right, perfect. So I see people coming in, sharing it out. Now, the people who are spearheading this project are our business partners here at EXP, of course, Claudias Hibbert-Smith. And we have Judy Jimenez that's also going to be leading the project, as well as Celeste Pujols. So if you guys can please turn on your cameras so we can see everybody. We're gonna make this as interactive as possible. Claudian and Celeste, if you are on, Judy, if you are on, I would love to see your screen. There you go. And Celeste, I would love for you to do the honors and introducing our developer and marketing developer out in the Dominican Republic tonight. So ladies, the floor is yours.
Should we wait a little bit, Crystal, or should we go on now?
So you can do an intro as far as the developer while we wait for the people, because it's 7 on the dot, or it's 7:01 right now. And then we could do it again in about 60 seconds. Go ahead, floor is yours.
So before we do that, before she does the intro, I don't think we need to do it twice. Let's just wait a little bit, but I want to do this. First of all, Crystal always does an amazing job of making sure that people are here. If we could just drop it in the chat group, I want to make sure that people are aware of what's going on. I don't want them to miss out. Listen, guys, y'all know I'm not Latin. And let me tell you, the DR is my second home, okay? So listen, I'm excited to be here, partner with Yudi and Celeste. Guys, and I gotta tell you this story. Let me back up. First of all, my name is Claudias Hibbert-Smith. And I won't go into my story, but I just needed to just say that obviously was my name. But I met Celeste about 15 years ago. Talk about building a relationship. I sold Celeste a house, okay? I sold Celeste a house almost 15 years ago, okay? She wanted to see a house on a Sunday. Her agent wasn't available, or whoever she was working with. And she called me, and I was in the office. I said, I'll meet you at the house right now. We signed the deal and we went to closing. And we have been able to maintain a relationship for the last 15 years. Moving forward, Celeste goes and get her license. A lot of you guys may not know this, but you do not need a class and the test and the DR. She has dual citizenship, okay? Celeste calls me up, Claudia, and I'm ready. I got this lady, she's excited. So I said, well, let's go to the coffee shop. Let's meet. I meet Yudi. I'm like, there's somebody with more energy than me? Oh my God. And I meet this beautiful young lady by the name of Yudi, who Celeste refers to me. And I said, wait a minute, we can't leave you out of this, Celeste. Go get your license. Guys, she takes a couple months, she gets her license, the rest is history. She and Yudi have been able to curate what we're about to see. So I know Crystal said that I'm mostly in the mix. I just painted the vision and they really put all the parts together. Guys, this is about to be an amazing opportunity. I see my neighbor on here. Okay. My neighbor is from the DR, her husband. Okay. They have a condo on the beach. I need you to understand, you walk downstairs and a couple feet, you're on the water. She's like, oh, you should go beach hopping. I'm like, for what? I'm going right in the backyard to get in the water. Hello. And I'm going to walk down a little bit and get in that water too. Then I'm going to have me some fish. Guys, I got to say this. And the developer's going to come and Celeste is going to introduce the team. But let's talk about not having to pay property taxes for 15 years. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. So I just wanted to just tell you how I met with Celeste, Yuri, and now they are going to present us the developer. Let's go.
Good.
Celeste, unmute yourself. We cannot hear you.
Am I on mute now?
Perfect. Ahora sí.
Hello, hello. How are you, everyone? So, okay, do we have Enzo here? Yes. Okay, so basically, Enzo. Okay, so Judy and I were Dominicans, Dominican Power. And we did a little bit of research about the projects in the Dominican Republic. I know that it's kind of difficult sometimes to choose to invest in a country that actually you don't know about it. But since we're over there, you know, we're from over there, we have actually the capacity to go check and inspect and know everyone over there. The reason why we chose Enzo is because, first of all, he has a proven track record of construction projects in Europe and in the United States, also in the Dominican Republic, that he has participated and he has been the developer too, and he has contributed his background. He's an architect. He actually moved to the Dominican Republic because he was the consul for the embassy of Italy. But actually then he just, you know, decided to go to his track of being a developer and construct and all that. I know that a lot of people know the Dominican Republic because Punta Cana. But Punta Cana right now is a very nice place to go. But right now, Las Terrenas is taking over. Las Terrenas is beautiful, is famous because of their private beaches, clear water. We have over there a lot of safaris. We have a lot of, especially the food over there. I know that Claudine has been there. It's actually cheap. We have also a lot of convenient opportunities with Enzo because he's being certified not to pay taxes. Like the people, the investor, they won't have to pay taxes for 15 years. So that's a pro. And I think, Claudine, that we should let Enzo, do we have Oscar here? Oscar,
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Perfect.
Hello.
So Oscar, he works with us hand in hand. He's the marketing director for the company. Actually, the company's name is Mirage Group. If you Google it, you're gonna find out about them, and also you can see the projects that they have done in the past. So I think Oscar and Enzo, I think you guys should take over and start presenting the project.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Well, I just thank you, Celeste. Thank you, Crystal. And I want to just welcome all of you to this Zoom meeting. What can I say, Celeste? You already said almost everything. I mean, I've been on development for the past 40 years. Please don't ask my age. And I worked in 28 different countries on my career. So Dominican Republic is just probably the last country where I'm going to work and develop. I was born in Italy, but I'm an American citizen, United States citizen, and I used to live in Boston. That's why I decided to come to the warmest place in Caribbean. being here, it's been a surprise. Dominican Republic is a beautiful country, has a lot to offer. As you say, Celeste, probably the majority of you know Punta Cana as a tourist destination, which is a beautiful destination, but there is nothing compared with the beauty of Las Terrenas. Las Terrenas is on the north part of the island, okay, on Atlantic Ocean, basically, with a beautiful coral reef. So the water is always calm and warm. As roughly 24 kilometers of pristine beaches, I would say 15 miles, most of which are untouched completely, probably from the arrival of Christopher Columbus here on the island.
Excuse me, and so I need permission to share some images about the project, and then Enzo keeps telling about it.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Oscar.
Okay.
So,
Try now.
this is why we decided to go on the north part of the island and develop there. Our project, it goes from the coast to the hill, up to 450 feet in height. So we are developing apartments, condos, villas, townhouses from the beach to those small hills. Almost all the properties, they have a sea view or ocean view, as we want to call it, and will be developed on roughly 900 acres of land. So it's quite large project. So we will have an amphitheater for 2,500 people that will host events and concerts. We will have a shopping center which resembles an historical city center, a colonial city center. You can see it on slides. Oscar, it's sending on the screen. This shopping center, it's a pedestrian. You can just walk there. You can go with cars. You can go with bikes. It's a pedestrian city center. It's been divided by area, where you can find a Dominican area, for example, with the Dominican shops and restaurants, or Italians or French. We decided to do like that because Las Terrenas, it's a multi-ethnical village where a lot of French people live, Italians and Dominicans. So the cities, the shopping center, it's surrounded by this enormous pool, which is approximately 900,000. I'm trying to get it in feet. Hold on a second. Almost 1 million square feet of water surrounds the shopping center. And around the shopping center, we will have all the condos, apartments, and villas. Now, on the center, which is the heart of the project, besides the amphitheaters, we will have the first museum of Dominican Republic, of the evolution of Dominican Republic since the Taínos, the inhabitant, to basically today. We will have a Congress Center for 1,200 people. We have a multi theaters, which are not present right now in Las Terrenas. We'll have a sport academies. We'll have a supermarket. We'll have a firefighters station and much more. So basically, what we're building up there, it's a small town, you know, self-sufficient, eco-friendly, pet-friendly, sound-friendly. It's friendly in every aspect of it. It's so friendly that for each apartment we sell, we have a gift to the owner. We give them a golf cart, an electrical golf cart. So we push the owner to park the car in a parking space and go around with an electric golf cart as a gift for each apartment. So basically, in few words, this is what we are preparing, building in Las Terrenas. Now, Las Terrenas, I also to say, it's surrounded by hills that they go up to 700 feet, completely green. It's a sort of a jungle, tropical jungle, and it's a very friendly tropical jungle because, fortunately, in Dominican Republic we don't have wild animals or dangerous animals. We don't have snakes. We don't have other kind of animals that can harm people. It's a unique condition. Around the Las Terrenas, we have roughly 24 different rivers and waterfalls. So besides the pristine beaches, the inner part of the territory, it's beautiful. It's unexplored. It's wild. It's something that rarely you can see it and walk it without thinking that can be dangerous. So say so, Celeste, I would like to know what exactly you guys are looking for, or what exactly you guys wants me to explore in details about this project.
Let me put a video about the project here.
The coast of Las Terrenas, with its 22 kilometers of virgin beaches, opens to the eyes of tourists with the green of the large ferns that descending waterfalls from the heights, joining the palm trees directly on the beaches, which have remained untouched in some places since the arrival of Columbus. Blue Terrenas open its doors to those who want to invest in a unique environment composed by private islands, villas and apartments in Portillo Beach with a historic colonial center and other important amenities. Blue Terrenas, it's a lifestyle.
Excellent. Oscar, probably, I don't know, I want to share with you guys the project that is actually almost completed. That is the first project that they had in Las Terrenas. It's the Spirit of Terrenas.
Okay. And so explain a little bit about the spirit over there.
One thing that I always make a reference of a spirit, and so is that I don't know, a lot of people know over there Casa de Campo. So in Casa de Campo, we have an amphitheater too, where we have a lot of concerts with famous singers, even YouTube, like very famous singers, Beyonce and all that. So Enzo came up with the idea of create this project, and we're gonna be like the second project with an amphitheater. So that means that that place is gonna be completely booked, because every time that they have a concert over there, people travel from all over the world. The first thing they do is that they try to book a place where the concert is gonna be happening. So that project is sold out. They only have 10 units left, right, Oscar?
Yeah, only 10.
What are
Yeah.
the price points of those, Celeste?
The price
Well-
points for the ones left, Oscar.
The price on Spirit, it starts at 139. Apartments with 1 bedrooms, air conditioner included, and those are already ready to move in. And then we have second phase with apartments starting at 230,000, 2 bedrooms, and then we'll be ready next year.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
let
I
me
just
show
want
you
to
some
show them
pictures.
that one. Yeah, go ahead.
This is the Spirit.
Those are
Yeah.
actual pictures of the project right now.
Well, we are ahead about those pictures because those pictures was last month, but it's almost done. Like you can see all the pictures about the project, about the sea view that will have all the apartments. It's in a high hill. Well, we have available over right now apartments over there in
Those are
this
not
area.
beachfront, Claudine.
Those are like 200 meters from the beach, something like you can see over there. It's very close.
Yeah, we're gonna
to the
have a
beach.
shuttle.
Yeah, I
to
want to
go
have a
in.
shuttle.
Yeah.
Can take everyone to the beach. So we have different types of apartments already just to move in. So you can see over there landscape view about the project, and this is the area is in construction that will be ready next year. So you have here
Celeste,
different.
guys, I just would like to mention that the closest international airport to Las Terrenas, which is the Juan Bosch International Airport, it's only 15 minutes away from Las Terrenas. Okay. So we're receiving flights from Canada, United States, Spain, basically.
Right, right. Okay, so let's go, Oscar, to then Blue, the one that actually we're pre-selling now, pre-construction prices, Blue and Serenity.
Well, this is blue. This is the line of blue. Over here, you can see it over there. So a million of meters over there, just in front of the beach. We'll have villas and apartments. Villas just in the front, 60 meters from the beach over here. You can see over there. I will show you some images about the beach so you can see it. And we have abilities like we have sold the 85% of the project. We have like only 45 apartments available in second phase, and then we have like 300 apartments in the third phase that we'll releasing in a few months.
What about Serenity?
Oh, let me show you pictures about Serenity.
It's not, it's completely new, like we're starting that one, right?
Yeah, it's very new. I'm gonna show you the brochure about Serenity that I have over here. So this is the brochure. You have it on the link. We have only 4 buildings with 10 apartment per building. Only 40 apartments and 3 villas. So it's a great concept with nature all around it. Enzo can explain you a lot more about it. Please, Enzo.
Basically, Serenity, it's a sort of a VIP club inside in Blue Terrenas. Only 44 apartments and 3 villas on the first line of beach. You literally walk on the sand when you are in Serenity. Very secluded, very private, with a 5-star plus service inside of this sort of condo into the project. So Serenity, it's probably the top-notch project right now on the north part of the island.
Right.
Serenity
Serenity and Blue are gonna merge in together, both projects.
From Serenity, you can go to Blue amenities. From Blue, you will not be able to go to Serenity.
Okay.
And what are the price points for this project?
Oscar,
Okay, we'll start with the apartments start at 350. So we have apartments with 148 meters. We have apartments with 200 meters with the third floor. We are handling fully furnished all the apartments in Serenity, so you only have to take the key and move in.
this picture, you see it on the screen right now. It's the actual Serenity Beach. It's not just another picture. It's exactly where Serenity Beach is. We acquired all this this part of Las Terrenas.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
what he called to apologize.
Okay, so what about blue, Oscar? Actually, I know that there's a lot of people that those are actual footage, right, of the beach.
Actually, yeah. This is the beach. It's a beautiful beach. The sand is beautiful. The water. You can go 50 meters. Then and the water is still under 3 feet. It's beautiful. You feel there. It's one of the most beautiful beach. It's Portillo Beach.
Yeah, you remember, Claudine, that we were discussing about it, Portillo with Rocio? Okay, so blue, I know that there is a lot of people here, and so and Oscar, they're very interested actually in blue because blue is more affordable. It's a bigger project. We have availability there, and the prices are starting at 149,000.
Yeah, we have apartment.
Completely furnished.
We have 1 bedroom apartments available at 149, fully furnished, and will be handed on November 2025.
The two projects are going to be ready for November 2025. Yes.
Yeah, Serenity and Blue.
One
With
thing
all the
also
amenities.
that I always tell people is that the golf cart is included for the 2-bedroom.
The golf cart is included for all 2 bedrooms apartment, and some 1 bedrooms apartment will be having it. So
And
in
also all the apartments have the jacuzzi, like a private jacuzzi. I think we have a picture, Oscar, right?
all the apartments will have a jacuzzi in the terrace. Let me show you. Like you can see it over here. This is the floor plans for Blue Diamond Apartments. Let me show you here the pictures. This is the view, sky view for the project over here. You can see the beach. This is the sky view of the land here. In the link, you have all the pictures about the interiors. This is the other type.
Celeste, the jacuzzis are for 6 people. Those are 9 feet by 9 feet in dimension, and they are located in each terrace in each apartment. Each apartment is its own jacuzzi. By calling it jacuzzi, it's not probably correct. Here they call it picuzzi because they are larger.
Yes.
No,
I remember.
between piscina and jacuzzi, so picuzzi.
Yeah, actually in Spanish is piscina, so picuzzi.
Yeah, picuzzi, exactly.
Like you have a
I
picture
want to
over there.
talk
This is 1 bedroom apartment. This is the view of the jacuzzi in the terrace. So you can see over there. You have it already in the link with all the pictures. This is 1 bedroom apartment starting at 149. This is the interior. You will have over there. It's 55 meters apartment.
Claudine, you were gonna say something, right?
The building of the exterior, all the first floor will be swim out apartment. So from your terrace, you will go into the pool. There is a lazy river that goes all around the project.
Allow me, Oscar, to say something about the lazy river. Each ground floor apartments will touch the lazy river. Now, usually we are used to see a lazy river, like 10 feet wide. This lazy river, it's around 30 feet wide. and it's long 2.2 kilometers, which will make the longest lazy river on the world. Today, the longest one is in Arizona, which is 1.6 kilometers, is a mile. And this
Wow.
is a mile and a quarter, basically.
Wow, yeah.
So all you see here in the side
Oscar.
map is the lazy river, just surrounded all the buildings.
Can you guys talk a little bit about somebody's ready to move forward? What's the next step? What are the down payments that you guys require? And are there any financing options available for the people wherever they are in the US to buy? Oh, look at this.
She stays with me all time long, so she wants to stay on the Zoom. Okay, let me tell you about the financial aspect of it. What we required when we signed the contract, it's a 15% 1.5 down payment. During the construction, in a monthly base, we required the other 35% of the selling price. And when we deliver the apartment, when we just end up the key, we require the other 50%. Now, some of our clients are optioning to finance the other 50%, and we will help them to finance it. So obviously, the interest rate in the Dominican Republic are slightly higher than United States, but we will help them to do it.
And what are some of those average interest rates, if you don't mind sharing them with us?
I don't mind. They can go up to 12, 13% per year.
And are there what are the banks requiring from a buyer?
Well, actually, the process, it's easier when you buy it through us, because we send to the bank all the information they need. Obviously, the bank wants to know who's the buyer and the financial capacity of the buyer to approve the other part of the financing aspect of it.
Yes, I actually had a meeting yesterday with one of the people who are doing the financing flooding, and they told me that basically the requirements are the 2 last year of their income tax, a letter from their employer. They're very flexible when it comes to investors, foreigners, and they check their credit. And based on that, they're going to offer the interest at the moment, because it can change. Remember, this is going to be ready in 2025. So it can be lower, or it can be where they are right now. But basically, last year's income tax.
So the most important thing is the one you said about the 15 years without paying tax. And every client have the facility that won't pay any transfer tax neither. So all the clients who buy the apartments will have the transfer for free, because it's under the comfort tour law. They allows of the investment in tourists for the clients to have those benefits. So it won't pay any transfer fees and won't pay any tax for 15 years. And every client only have to reserve with $3,000 the unit that they like, and then they have on 30 days to complete the 1.5%, the 15% for the initial payment, and sign the contract with the several quotes between the construction. And that's the more important thing for the clients to know, that have those facilities to invest in our project in Las Terrenas. And the capital gain is about from 30 to 35% that we offer to the client when this project will be finished.
I want to mention something right behind you, Oscar. And I think Rocio made a good point. Rocio is my neighbor who owns a couple of condos there. They live there in the summer, come back. She just made a good point. You could refinance or do a HELOC on your property here in the US and buy cash. So if you want to if you have assets that have equity and you want to take advantage of a lower interest rate, you could do a HELOC, home equity line of credit, take that money and buy over their cash. So that's an option for you if that's something of interest for you. The other thing that I want to mention, God, I forgot, but go ahead.
So we had a comment real quick, a question from Ms. Williams asking if there are any monthly HOA fees, Oscar?
No association fees. That's what I wanted to ask.
Well, the fees will be we are expecting to be from $3 to $350 per meter. Maybe you will pay for a 100-meter apartment like $350 per
One
month.
bedroom apartments are 55 meters, right, Oscar? 55?
We have 55 meters, but all the clients will pay from $3 to $3.5 per meter.
So that would be like $192 per month.
Yeah, for the smaller one.
Celeste will go around $200 can go up to $500 per month for largest apartment.
Perfect. And so do you want to talk a little bit about the administration for the investors that you guys are going to be partnering with a company actually that handles the property while they're not over there so they can have that income?
Well, we are talking still with different management company, between which we are talking with AM Resort, Apple Vacation, which is a Philadelphia-based company. We're talking also with a European company, management company. What usually do, they propose to the owner the use of their condo for a certain period of time per year, certain period of weeks per year. And when they don't use it, they rent it as an hotel, basically, giving to the owner a percentage of what they paid for the condo. Usually the percentage goes from 6 to 7%, more or less, per year. Plus, the owner will not pay condo fees, will not pay electricity, will not pay maintenance, will not pay any other expenses. So the income, it's basically free of charges, and they can still use their apartment for the time that they will agree, in this case, with the management company. Now, we have companies that they have other projects around the world, so they're offering to the owner the possibility of using their own apartment, their own condo, or using a week to any other property they have around the world, which just makes it very interesting. You still own a condo, you still have the free title, you are free to sell it or to keep it, take it, and you can use it as an exchange also to visit the world in other hotels or condo hotels. So this is what we're doing.
So that's going to be the property management.
Say it again?
They will be handling the property management and all that.
We're not going to handle the property management. We're going to handle the maintenance. The property management will be handled by a professional company, multinational company.
By a third. How often, there's a question here, how often can you rent the unit? Are there any rental restrictions?
Usually, Claudine, we don't allow short rent, like 1 to 2 days. Usually, we put a limit to a minimum of 3 days as a short rent.
Thank you.
Perfect.
It says in my images about the villas, they will have beachfront over here. All you guys have it in the link that we share, so you can share to your client, post it in social media. We have only one villa available, and we have the 3 villas of Serenity available if a client wants to be like a big house close to the beach. Same.
I want to add in here, Oscar, that, you know, and I have to say this, I remember when my neighbor had an opportunity to buy their condo for less than $200,000. but they waited. Didn't realize prices would just be going up so fast. They ended up paying a little bit less than $500,000. And, you know, I've seen condos in their building going for over $1 million. And so, guys, if you guys want to get in on ground prices, listen to what I'm saying, ground prices, this is definitely a beautiful place. And I'll say this, there was a time where we had to fly into Santo Domingo and drive an hour and a half to 2 hours to Las Terrenas. This is how one of the reasons, or one of the things you got to pay attention to with growth. There is now an airport in Las Terrenas, and it flies from Miami on Wednesday, and it returns on Saturday. When there is more activity, guys, those flights are going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And I know they're not flying there right now at this moment, but the idea that there is an airport there now that's 15 minutes away from the project, 20 minutes away, is just amazing. And so if you want to be a part, and guys, I've been a realtor for 22 years, okay? 22 years. I've been an investor for 22 years. This is going to be one of my vacation spots. We love, when I tell you we love it, we love it. We love the growth. We can get in the Polaris. We go through the city, and we've been on this side of the beach almost every time we've gone. So I just want to say thank you, Enzo. I know we have a few more questions, and so we'll stick, if it's okay, if you can stick around for the next 10, 15 minutes. We just want to get some of the questions answered. How many people let me just ask this. How many people like what you see so far? Drop a number 5 if you're ready to get started. If you say, you know what, Claudia, I want to take a deeper look into this. I want to see floor plans, because the other thing that we're going to be doing, guys, okay, the other thing that we're going to be doing is taking groups of people over to Las Terrenas. We're going to be already organizing where we're going to stay, what properties we're going to look at, who's going to be giving us tours. So if you are ready, definitely make sure you click the link, investinlasterrenas.com, and we will get you the information that you need. For some of you, you know, I have property all over the place, and I bought so many properties sight unseen. I haven't seen them in 10 years. I bought with the anticipation of growth. And I'll give you this last example. North Carolina, Asheville. I was so busy, I didn't have time, but I saw this is when they would send you the videos on the disc, right? You'd pop it into the computer and you look. Well, guess what? I bought that property in my 20s. I paid it off in my early 30s, and I never saw the property once until I was 40 years old. That property had no infrastructure, no homes, no schools, no roads, no nothing. That property now, those mountains, those hills, have over 40 homes built there, infrastructure, roads, lights, water, grocery stores. Guys, so when you're looking at things like this, you are looking now for the future. I want you, if you're paying attention, type this in the chat box, future. ¿Cómo se dice future, Celeste?
Futuro.
Futuro. I want you to type futuro. All right, so this is a big deal. $3,000 to reserve. And we're also paying out a commission on the project. So if you're a real estate professional and you have clients that want to come, guess what? Guess what? We're able to compensate you based on the relationship that Celeste has with the developer. This is not, guys, this is not the sales agent. This is the developer of the project. I need you to be very clear on what and who we have brought to you today. He could be sitting with his doggy at home, minding his business on the terrace. But he's here with us today because he understands the importance of investing. Okay, so I just want to just throw that out there. And if you are ready to get started, www.enzos investinlasterrenas.com.
I have something to add that is very important. Actually, I don't think Enzo shared that information. The project, a lot of projects, when you invest out of the country, a lot of people are scared. What happened if the project doesn't go through? What happened with my money? Enzo has a partnership with what we call here probably an escrow agent, which is, I don't know if that will be the right translation, Enzo.
Is it right? Probably not, Celeste. I would say more trust. A trust, it's a legal
Trust.
figure, it's a legal figure here in Dominican Republic that manages the project. The trust, it's the entity that pays, that receives the money from the client, that pays the supplier, that pays the company that building there or whatever, everybody makes sure that everybody receives what they into for it. To have a trust or fideicomiso, as they call it in Spanish, in the Dominican Republic, you have to achieve certain goals into the project. Goals that give them the security and the balance that the project will be performed to the end. If not, a trust or fideicomiso will not enter into the project. So Blue Terrena has a trust or fideicomiso that is managing the financial aspect, the entire project. We're just building it.
Right. Perfect. I wanted
So,
to bring that up.
and they make and excuse me the interruption, Celeste. So
No, go ahead.
they make a background check to any investment, so you can feel comfortable that you will be investing in a project that all your neighbors will be like good people. There are real people that do good business. So this is what we're trying to do here, to make a community of owners that have same interests, good nature of business. So this is what we're doing in Las Terrenas, making something new, never seen over there, making a huge project and different type of project with different amenities, that you will have a big commercial mall that will be the center of Las Terrenas that doesn't exist right now. So the growth of the investment will be huge when you compare with any other investment in the Dominican Republic, because the Las Terrenas, as we said at the beginning, is growing very fast. This is the time to invest over there, and then we will collect all the benefits of it.
Yes, and the good thing is that we're planning the trip over there. So we're actually going to be able to be on the ground. They have a sales center over there. And we can plan all that with Oscar. Oscar will be able to help us and everything. So we can go over there, see everything with our own eyes. You know, you can go visit while they are in construction. We're working on it to set the date and see when actually, because I don't think it's gonna be too far away, because we have to move. We don't have exclusivity on the project, unfortunately. I wish. And but we're planning it probably, Claudia, for October or November. In the meantime, guys, you can reserve with $3,000 for Blue and $10,000 Serenity.
All right, guys, if we have no other questions, I'm telling you right now, Celeste, myself, Yudi, we're going to be going over to figure everything out in terms of the trip. And then we're going to have a designated day. We're going to spend about 2 to 3 days. You're going to love it. Guys, you're going to love it. You know, my parents are Caribbean from Jamaica. And when I'm in the DR, I don't know, I feel like I'm in the same space. So I'm just excited. I don't think we have any more questions. There is a link, guys. If you are interested in the project, whether you're a real estate agent, you have buyers, or you're just a straight buyer, if you want to buy yourself, it is important for you to go to the link, okay, to collect, so we can collect the information and disseminate it throughout the organization. All right. I'd love to have some of you as my neighbors. I'm definitely there. Hope to see some of you there. Guys, I'm going to close this out, but so let's say I want you guys to have the final words.
I think, Claudine, that you said it all. I want to appreciate, and so I want to thank you guys.
Sorry, I want to tell you this before we finish. This is a project that we are handling right now. We of Terrenas. So we have a partner ready of materials what we work, the materials that we are using for the apartments. So everything you need for your clients, to share to your clients, any videos, information, if for any buyer, for any seller, just let me know and you will have it as soon as possible.
Perfect. So we appreciate it. And so, Oscar, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone, for joining today.
Thank
We
you
see
to
you
you.
soon, Oscar.
Thank you, guys.
Enzo.
Hope to see you soon here.
Yes.
will.
Thank you guys. Have an
Thank you,
amazing night.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Guys, I'm going to stay on the Zoom. If you have any other additional questions, I'm going to stay on here for an extra 2 minutes. We'll stay on here for a couple extra minutes, and you can just unmute yourself and just go with the question.
Tina or Tina.
My clients are calling me already, Celeste. She's like, I want the best view, no neighbors. I want to stare at the ocean.
That's amazing. Also, Claudine, for the realtors are here, whenever you guys fill out the form, clicking the link, you're going to be receiving the Dropbox with unbranded information, so you guys can actually do the marketing for your own clients, your own investors, buyers.
Did we bring you guys value today? Do you feel like this? If you think that this was valuable, just drop a number 1. If you thought that this was valuable today. All right, good. All right, good. All right, good. All right, good. All right, guys, if there are no more questions, we're out of here.
What did they say about the maintenance fee again? How does the
So
maintenance fee work?
it's just like here. You're gonna pay a price, which I believe is $3.3
$3 to $3.50.
$3 to $3.50. $3.50
Per meeting.
per meter. So you've got to go and just go on Google and say 50 meters is what in square feet, and you'll get an idea.
But basically, like the 1-bedroom apartments is 55 meters. So it's around $200.
What's 55 meters in square footage so they get an idea?
Let me see, hold on.
I'm still here. I'm still here. So
Okay.
it's 555 square feet. Like you just have to multiply it by 1089. So you have it. It's almost 560 square meter.
I have it here exactly. It's 592 square feet.
582. Yeah.
And that's probably the smallest unit.
Yes.
When you start getting into the 3 bedrooms, they're going to get a little bigger, which means your condo association is going to be more. No different than how they do it here in the US.
Also, the good thing, they're completely furnished. With one of their projects, they have all the furniture imported from Italy. It was from an Italian designer. So the furniture and everything is top notch. Great quality.
Is that one is for the Serenity?
For all of them. They're completely furnished. And with the 2 bedrooms and up, you're getting the golf cart. Even though that, Oscar, you said that some of the 1 bedroom will include the golf cart too, right?
Yeah, because we have different type of one bedrooms apartment. We have 3 type of buildings. We have the Blue Diamond, the Larimar, and the Zafiro. The Zafiro one bedroom apartment, you have included the golf cart. If a nice 0 meter apartment is 90 meters apartment, is like 1,000 square feet and something.
So
So
Zafiro is still available? I thought it was
yeah,
sold out.
we may have 1 or 2 available. So you can check all the type of building that we have, and you can ask about it because we have clients that decide to upgrade, and then we put it in the ability, and they then go.
And they became available.
Yeah, but you guys can check the ability. It will keep changing every day. We add some apartments, and then we take out some that has been sold. So we have different type of apartment with all type of views, all type of mirror from the beach, swim out apartments. So it's you always been you wanna have different type of offers that you can take.
Also, just so you know, Claudine, we have already the links that are actually updated live directly with them directly over there every day at all the time.
Nice. So go ahead.
Do you have a time frame in mind of when you're gonna do like the trips for people to come and see?
End of October, the first week of November.
Okay.
But you don't have to wait until that time. You can do a 3,000. Is it refundable, the reservation?
It is, right, Oscar?
Okay, the reservation is non-refundable if the client doesn't decide to buy, but if for any reason doesn't complete the information that we ask about it, and the trucks don't approve, because for some reason when they do the background check have something they cannot approve the buy, or doesn't have the proof of earning the allowance to pay the quotes before we hand the apartment. So if we don't approve it, we will make the payment back. But if the client for any reason block the unit and take several months,
No, but
it's
they have 30 days, right? To back out.
they have 30 days to back up. Yeah.
Yes, 30 days. That's very important actually, because you're gonna have 30 days to decide and organize, your financings, or if you decide that you wanna go over there.
So guys, I'm excited. I don't want to keep Oscar and everybody here forever, but I just want to stay here just in case you had additional questions. But if you don't, Oscar, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you, guys.
I will meet you soon in person. I know we've been doing a lot of communicating back and forth. Celeste, I want to say thank you. You know, guys, I literally just put us on a banner and said, we're going to do something in Las Terrenas. I don't know what, but something. And Celeste literally put it together for us. So thank you to Celeste, Yudi, if you're still here. Guys, get involved, get your clients in the project. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.